Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Single Mom's Life and my name is Eve, and today we are doing another cook with me, and we are cooking some pork chops today, y'all, and some corn and some potatoes, which I've already got it peeled and ready to go. So stick around and cook with me. Okay y'all, so we got our meat washed, and now I'm fixing to season our meat up. And I'm going to put my standard seasoning on this meat, which is some seasoned salt, some garlic powder. I'm trying to do this with my opposite hand so I don't block my camera. This is some garlic powder. And it's hard for me to do it with my opposite hand, y'all, so sorry if I'm blocking when I'm seasoning my meat. This is salt. I don't want to put too much seasoning on it, because then we will ruin our pork chops if you season it too heavy. This is onion powder. Cajun seasoning. And some black pepper. This pepper sounds like it's not coming out. And it wasn't. Let's try that again. Black pepper. Don't want to go too crazy with the black pepper neither. Okay, so now we're going to flip it over and season the other side. I hope that's enough seasoning for my friend that be watching this, because she always critiques my cooking videos, saying I do not put enough seasoning on my meat. But we'll see what she says after she watches this. So more seasoning salt. Some salt. Some garlic powder. Cajun seasoning. And some onion powder. And y'all put whatever y'all prefer on y'all meat to taste. This is just what I like to put on my meat, because this is how I like for it to taste. But y'all put whatever y'all want on your meat. Alright, so we got it all seasoned up. Now we're going to put it in our flour mixture, and our grease is already on the stove and it's hot, along with my water for my mashed potatoes and my pot back there for my corn. Okay, so now we're going to flour it, and I'm going to put my smaller pieces in first. We're going to put in the grease first, the smaller pieces. And also I did put some seasoning in this flour mixture as well. And now we're going to turn this. And now we're going to drop this in our hot grease. And then we're going to repeat. And I'm going to see if I can try to fit 3 of them in the skillet. I don't want to overcrowd it. I want them to be able to cook evenly. But these are some pretty big pork chops, y'all. I have not cooked fried pork chops in a while. Usually, I tend to bake a lot of stuff. But today, I felt like fried pork chops. So, that's what we're having for dinner. And it's Sunday, so this is our Sunday dinner. And here's the third one that we're going to stick in there. Move this around a bit so it'll fit. And then we're just going to let it cook. And when these 3 get done, then I'm going to put the other 3 in there and let them cook. So while this is cooking, we're going to move on putting our corn on. And also we're going to move over to putting our potatoes on to boil so we can make some mashed potatoes. Okay, so I have my potatoes. They're right here. And I'm going to stick them in the water. And this water has been on boiling for, I guess, about 10 minutes, I guess. And then we're going to add some salt to this. And we're going to let it cook. And then next we're going to add our corn. Let me turn this eye on. I have not turned it on. And we'll just let this slow cook until all this stuff gets done. And like I've said in previous videos, y'all, that's my baby. He's very loud, y'all. But like I said in previous videos, my standard go-to vegetables, y'all, it is corn. Corn. I love corn. Green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. Those are like my go-to vegetables that I will cook very often as a side dish as a vegetable. So we got everything put on. So now we're just going to let everything cook. And I will show y'all what this looks like. When my meat gets ready to get turned over, I will show you what that looks like. And when I get ready to do my mashed potatoes, I will show y'all how I prepare my mashed potatoes. So this is what our pork chops is looking like. And y'all, I'm not really impressed because my skin is coming off. I don't like that. But with me cooking it in this type of skillet, that's why. Like this one is fine because this is flat. But see, these have curved and bubbled and everything else. So it's not cooking as good as I would like to. With something like this, this is where you would need like a deep fryer for this to cook evenly. Which I do have a deep fryer, but I'm not using that. But so we're just going to have to make it work. And also, I decided to bake me a few pieces of pork chop. Because, I mean, I like my stuff baked. And plus, baked is healthier than fried. So, I'm going to also bake a couple pieces of pork chop for me. And then whichever one of my kids would want it. And then I'm going to have the other ones fried. But I am cooking me up a few baked pork chops. And the pork chops that I'm baking, all I did was just put some onion and bell pepper on it. And I'm just going to put some aluminum foil and stick this in the oven at 375 for probably about 45 minutes until it's nice and tender. Okay, y'all, so our pork chops are done, but I am so not impressed with this, y'all. That's why I look, do y'all see this? My batter came off. Like, I don't like this. So, this is why I do not fry pork chops unless it's in a deep fryer. But anyway, so the remainder of my pork chops I will be baking because this is not acceptable. And I'm showing this to y'all. This is what this looks like. Don't fry pork chops unless you have a deep fryer. But anyway, we're baking the rest though. Okay, so now we're going to do our mashed potatoes. My potatoes are done. I have drained them. Now I'm going to add them to my bowl. And in here, I'm just going to put some salt, pepper, and a little garlic, y'all. Let's see how this tastes with a little garlic. And now I'm going to add some milk. And then I may add a little bit more, it just depends on how creamy I'm trying to get it. But don't overdo it with the milk. I'm going to mash these down. Put some butter in here also. Butter, y'all. Putting lots of butter in here. And I'm going to stir this up real good because I want that creamy consistency. So I'm probably going to have to add a little bit more milk to get that creamy consistency. So let me go on and get this whipped up real quick, and I'll show y'all what it looks like once I get it whipped up. Alright, y'all, here's our mashed potatoes. I finally got them whipped. Oh my goodness. And I had to use my trusty old blender, mixer, whatever the hell these things are. But I got them. And all I did was put some milk, butter, salt, and pepper, and a little garlic in it. And I know some people use sour cream, but I didn't have any sour cream. They use half and half, like the half sour cream, half milk. I didn't have any, so I used all milk and some butter, salt, and pepper. And we have mashed potatoes. So my baked pork chops are done, y'all, and look at them. They look delicious. So I'm going to show you what everything looks like on a plate. Alright, so this is what everything looks like on a plate. I got my plate fixed along with my baby's plate. So I got baked pork chops with some onion and bell pepper on it, some mashed potatoes and some corn. And I gave him some baked pork chop as well. I had cut up with some corn and some mashed potatoes. And this is what we are having for dinner. So this is it, y'all. I thank y'all for watching. Please leave me a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And thank y'all so much for watching. And thank y'all so much for all y'all support. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.